Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the long range weather forecast discussion. We are live, and just hold on a second. Okay, this is a long range weather forecast discussion for February 12th to the 26th. And we're going to first look at the period for February 12th to the 16th. This is what we're expecting here. Now, this is the GFS, and it shows that this trough lifts out, replaced by a ridge here, the zone of flow. And we have an upper low here that will be over the southern states later in the week, and this can cause problems later on, early next week, late in the week, and early next week. So that's the GFS. Here's the GFS ensembles. They're kind of similar, the same way. Here's a European, and then European. So all show this upper low, but the European ensembles are less so. Okay, so the trough will dive down the west coast and send the southern stream energy into the southwest by Friday. And we'll look at this at the upper levels. Okay, we go to the 12. Okay, here's our upper level system here. And then this will bring an expanding area of precipitation, potentially hazard local heavy rain in the south central states by the weekend. We'll go to the surface and we'll look at that. All right, this is the weekend. Now you can see here we have, this is the GFS. Rain and possible storms here. That's the GFS. Here's the European ensembles, and then we have the GFS AI and the European AI. The GFS is a little further to the north, so it depends on where this lows go, and this can cause impacts here. This is the 540 line, this blue line or purple line where it shows where it's cold enough for snow. Okay. This will probably bring wintry precipitation to parts of the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Hold on a second. Let me just check something. Okay, so we'll look at this in a little closer depth. We go into Friday, Saturday. This is GFS, and then we go Saturday, Sunday. Now look, here is snow and ice, rain to the south. Then it moves out on Monday. That's the GFS. This is the European ensembles. A little bit further to the north. Now, I think that it might exit a little further north, but we have to wait and see if that verifies. I think it would come somewhere off the Virginia coast. We'll have to look at that. And then we'll look at the GFS AI. A little further to the south where it goes east, but still brings mixed precipitation here since the 540 line is just barely into northern New Jersey. And then we look at the AI. That also brings it further to the south, but it's cold enough to snow all the way down to Virginia. That's what believes me that it might, the storm might exit there. We'll see how that verifies. All right, we're going to look at the period for February 17th to the 21st. And what we have here is trough region in the east, zone of flow. Then we look at the European trough ridge trough configuration, and then we look at the European ensembles, more like the other models, trough here in the west, zone of flow above normal heights in the east. So for this forecast period, I am calling for, let's go here to the map, below normal temperatures here with anomalies of 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here with anomalies of up to 8 degrees or more above normal in parts of the southern plains in the lower Mississippi Valley. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%, below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. just remember we are still under drought warnings here, especially in New Jersey. Okay, so we're under drought warning. That's so it's to be expected. We're looking at the period now for uh, December February 22nd to the 26th. This is the GFS, brings a trough back in with an upper low here near over northeast Canada. Here's here's the ensembles, more of a zone of flow above normal heights, below normal heights here, above normal heights across southern states, zone of flow. And then we look at the other models. Here's a European and a European ensemble. So the ensembles are generally the same. So I am calling for this forecast period. I can just go here. Calling for more of the GFS below normal temperatures here and here. And anomalies could be near 6 degrees below normal here, near about 4 degrees below normal here. Above normal temperature for this region with anomalies of at least 6 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this stripe here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is about 35%. So